Please. Please let them go where they can go, please. Please let them go. Please let them go, Mel. Please. I'm just scared, Mel. Please. I'm just scared. He just can't hurt them, Mel. He just cannot hurt them. You gotta let them go where they can go. Mel, please. Whatever they have to do. Ma'am, whatever you have to do, ma'am. Ma'am, please.
June 3rd, 2018. What begins as a claim of self-defense soon unravels into something far more disturbing. Inside an interrogation room, Christopher Alan Stacey tries to hold his story together. Calm at first, collected, but it doesn't last. Detectives press harder, the questions sharpen, and little by little the cracks begin to show. Dalton Davis and Troy Boutwell are dead in Walnut Hill. What happened that night is supposed to be simple. But the deeper investigators dig, the more the story starts to fall apart. And then he does too.
Yes, you can go to the restroom. Yeah, I was taking the girls just now. He'll take you. Yeah. I'll ask Logan after you get back too.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Good. I'm Investigator Work. It's Investigator Preston. Okay, before we get started, let me get your information. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to read the rights to you, okay? And if you wish to speak with me and give me your side of the story, just sign there for me. Okay? All right, Mr. Stacey. If you just want to start from the beginning and just tell me what happened.
Well, we were on, we stayed in Mississippi. We're going to Texas to work. I'm taking my son and my ex-wife and his girlfriend. We're going to Mississippi.
Let's start out with, who's your son?
Logan.
Okay. Who's your ex-wife?
Jessica.
And who's your...
My son is Alexis.
Alexis is your son's girlfriend?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Well, now we get to Mississippi, and we started late, so we stayed at the microtel inn, and we checked out. But when we got there, pre-trial release forms that I got for him to go to work with me, he left them at the house. So we had to come back and get the paperwork. Well, I mean, we get there probably about 9, somewhere around 9. As far as, like I said, I watched movies and let's lay down, like I said, drink Gatorade and stuff like that. But as far as it is, like you said, when you get up and Alexis says something about her uncle's house getting raided or something. As far as that, that's all I know, really, as far as that. Sleeping-wise, you know.
Okay, do you know that Troy was shot?
Yeah, well, when he told me I did.
Okay. Do you know that Dalton? Do you know a Dalton? Okay, he was shot and killed. Okay. And you're the last person that I'm talking to. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I've gotten stories from everybody that was there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And this, I don't know what happened. It's not going to work.
You can tell this detective has been around the block. She doesn't waste time with small talk, she goes straight for the jugular, reading the situation and calling the bluff almost instantly. As the interrogation unfolds, it becomes clear her approach is calculated. By leading with confrontation, she destabilizes the suspect early, increasing the chances that someone unsure of their footing will slip up and possibly confess.
Like I said, as far as, like I said, that's all I know.
You've been identified as the person that shot Dalton and Troy.
Are you for real?
I'm for real. Okay? So, either you can give me your version of the truth, or you can give me a version of lies. That's on you.
Yes, ma'am.
But I've already gotten the story from everybody else. So right now, you're starting out with lies.
Look, we need to understand what happened and why.
I was taking my family away because...
Well, hold on a minute now, just to understand what I'm going to tell you, okay? That you're in a significant spot right here, okay? So what you need to do is you need to make us understand what happened, exactly what happened, and why, okay? So just relax. I know you're nervous, and all right?
I'm just going. I was trying to get my family away because all the stuff that was going on. And that's why we come back and snuck in. I said I wouldn't plan on nobody showing up. And like I said, everything got settled in and everything else. I was too tired to drive. We was gonna leave out in the morning. At that time, her truck pulled up. It was Troy, and he had some guy with him. That's what we'd already found out. His own house got raided. So I didn't know what was happening. You know what I mean? Because my mama like, I forget, she took some pictures of him doing drugs in the house. He threatened to kill my family and stuff like that. So we went and hid in the back, because as far as, they didn't know that the girls were going with me, you know what I mean? And like I said, so they stayed in the living room, and me and my son, we didn't hid in the back, you know what I mean? But, all right, he come inside, I guess they were doing drugs and stuff. He started getting very hostile and stuff, so he started cussing at Alexis and everything else. At that time, he started threatening my family, talking about, he's gonna kill my mama and my kids and stuff like that. They didn't know that. And by that time, me and my son come out. I got a little 25 pistol. They had a baseball bat. He swung it, and he didn't hit me, but he hit the table, and that's when I shot. I don't know how many times I shot. I just shot.
So he had a baseball bat?
Yes, ma'am.
What did it look like?
It's on the back of his truck.
It's on the back of his truck? What did it look like?
It's just silver.
It's like an aluminum bat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I didn't know he had the bat until I come. Like I said, I was in the bag. I just didn't know.
Where did you have your pistol
It
at?
was in my pocket.
Which pocket?
This pocket.
Your left pocket?
This on left hand.
Your left-handed? Okay. So all he had was he had the bat.
Yes, ma'am. That's all I seen him. I don't know what Troy had. Because like I said, when I come around the corner, they had already started coming to me.
Okay.
Christopher's story paints him as a man with no options. But when he chose to run instead of call for help, the case against him grew stronger. Even so, moments in this interrogation begin to crack that sense of certainty. His emotions are raw, overwhelming, but what do they really show? When someone cries during an interrogation, it can mean many things. Remorse, stress, or even strategy. Detectives know the real moment to watch is when the tears begin.
So they were standing up at the time you came
There's
around
a
the
table
corner?
right there. Like I said, I don't know if they hurt us. You know what I mean? Because it just...
So they, what kind of table was that?
I don't
They hit.
know. Like I said, I don't really stay there, but it's just it's like a tall table, about this tall.
Is it wood, glass?
Yes, ma'am, wood.
Okay, did it break when
No,
you hit it
ma'am,
with the bat?
I don't think it did. I just know it knocked some stuff off of it.
Okay. Because this is the first we're hearing about a bat.
Well, like I said, there's a bat. I'm sorry, I don't know, but that's what I'm saying.
So when he hit you with a bat, he didn't hit you.
Yeah, like I said, it hit the table.
The
Yes,
table
ma'am.
once and then swung at you, or it was all at once?
Yes, ma'am. It was all at once. When he
Okay.
swung, it meant he hit the table.
Okay. And then you grabbed your gun out of your pocket,
Yes, ma'am.
and then what did you do?
I know. I had already started reaching. Whenever I seen he had the bat, I already started reaching for my gun.
Okay. And what happened?
I just started shooting.
Shooting who?
I don't know the boy's name. It wasn't Troy. Then I shot him.
Shot Dalton first? The other boy, not
Yes,
Troy. How many times did you
I
shoot him?
don't know.
You know where you hit him? Okay. What about Troy? You know how many times you shot him?
I just went around real quick because he was going on me.
So they were both standing up and coming at you standing up. They weren't still sitting in the couch?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So when they're coming at you, you shot, how many times total
No,
you
ma'am, I
shot?
don't.
How many did you have in your gun?
It was 7, I think.
7 bullets total, 1 in the chamber?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think you emptied it?
No, ma'am.
Where's the gun now?
It's at my mama's house.
You took it over there?
Yes, ma'am.
When did you take it over
That
there?
morning.
Right after?
No, ma'am. That morning, I was getting ready to leave out. I was just trying to get my family. I was worried about people retaliating against us and stuff. So
Okay. All right, so after you shoot them, do you think they're both dead?
I don't know, because I mean, it was just, I just freaked out, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if they blamed us or blamed her, because the house getting ready and stuff, because, you know, my mama took them pictures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know a lot about him, but I've heard about him.
So they're both laying there, right? And then what happens?
I don't know, I just freaked out. I don't know, I was telling everybody, we gotta go. I was like, no, we gotta I just trying to like throw everything, load them up.
Hang on. Try to make clear thoughts, okay? Because you're all over the place right now, and I need you to remember, you know,
I'm trying to.
each part of what happens. So they're
just-
laying there,
Yes, ma'am.
then what is said in the group?
I just tell everybody, we gotta go. So I get my son, it just takes me a little bit. And I just grab the little guy, and I put him on.
Not Troy, but the other guy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And put him on the truck.
Mm-hmm.
And I have trouble with Troy. He's so big, and I finally get him loaded up.
Okay, so you load them up into which truck? Troy's truck. And then who drives what truck?
My wife and my son driving. Alexis in my black truck, and I drive Troy's truck.
So you were in Troy's truck?
No, my son was in Troy's truck. I made him drive that truck.
Okay. And then who was in your truck?
Me and Jessica.
And then where'd you guys go?
Deer Creek Road.
To what?
Deer Creek Road.
Are you familiar with that area?
Not really, ma'am. I just know there's a bridge and stuff down there.
Did you know there was like a creek or water or
Yes, ma'am, I
something?
knew it. Like I said, I drove over. I'm not real familiar with it, no.
Okay.
He's mumbling, slurring, and barely coherent. And the detective knows she can't afford to wait for him to find his words. She has to push. It may come off as rude, but when someone's barely speaking in full sentences, you either cut through it or lose the point. He's barely stringing thoughts together, and from a transcription angle, it's a nightmare. Rather than risk putting words in his mouth, we've chosen to omit sections. We would rather omit than mislead.
Is that your initial spot you thought of, or?
No, ma'am. I didn't know what to do.
Okay. So what was your thought process? Where were you driving?
I don't know. We went all the way past McCobler Road and went down Steel Bridge Road. I didn't know what. Like I said, I just kept driving. I was like, then we went across Steel Bridge Road. I don't know what that road's called right there, but it goes across and then you turn and you go back like toward the Alabama line.
Yeah.
We made that sharp turn. We just kept going straight past the cotton gin. I don't know. I just kept going that way. I just trying to get as far away as I could. And then I thought about that little bridge right there on Deer Run Road or Deer Creek Road.
What happened when you got there?
He left the truck in gear and it just pushed it in the creek. And I told my son to get in the truck. Let's go.
Did you think it was going to go underwater?
I was just trying to make it look like an accident. I didn't want nobody to come back with my family.
So what'd you do after that? Where'd you go?
The Medical Park Drive, at Shell Station right there on Medical Park Drive. Then we went straight back home.
And then what was happening at home?
I just went to bed because I couldn't deal with it. I covered the couch up because I couldn't look at it. I was nervous because I didn't know because her cousin or somebody, I don't know, was calling looking for her and everything else and wanting to come pick her up.
Whose cousin?
Alexis' cousin, Chris, was calling and wanting to come pick her up. And she's like, they never do that, you know what I mean? And I didn't know if they knew already, you know what I mean? I don't know if they were blaming, my family or her for the raid or not.
So when, this morning, what happened?
I get up. Try to get everything cleaned up and stuff.
Tell me everything.
My son Elton, I take and throw it out there because we got to burn some stuff in there. I don't know.
What'd you burn?
Couch.
The couch?
Yes, ma'am.
What else?
Some tacos and stuff. We clean the floor.
Mm-hmm. Where's that bat at?
On the back of the truck.
On the back of the truck? Okay. So you didn't see him pull a knife, you just saw him
No, ma'am,
grab
I
a
didn't
bat.
see Troy do nothing, but yeah, like I said, he's coming toward me. Like I said, he grabbed me, but I pulled back and I had my gun in my hand. Like I said, we just wanted to bat Troy right there on top. I mean, I just shot that dude. None of us were shooting. I don't know. I don't even think I didn't know I hit him, you know what I mean? But I just still started shooting. And like I said, he just sat down. When he sat down, we kind of like side by side. And they were still breathing, but I didn't know, you know what I mean?
So did you think they were still alive when you left, or did you think they were dead?
No, I thought they were dead.
You thought they were dead when you left?
Because they wasn't moving when we loaded them up.
Okay.
His tears feel real shaky, emotional, even heartbreaking. But they came after he ran, hid the bodies and got caught. That changes things. Crying under pressure isn't unusual, and it doesn't always mean guilt. So what do you think, grief or guilt?
Was there anything left behind by Troy at the house?
I don't know.
What was it in the burn barrel?
There was a phone.
I don't know nothing about it.
All right.
Like I said, I just grabbed a bunch of stuff.
What about the your little 25? Is it a little 25 auto?
It's a coat. Yes, sir.
What about the shell casings?
Well, I guess when we swept them up, I'll sweep the stuff up into them.
All right.
I don't know. They could be still right there.
And your gun is at your mother's.
I didn't want to take it with me. So I left it with her. It's my daddy's gun, and he left me.
Did she know what happened?
I guess she does now.
Well, she knows what happened, but she doesn't know the significance of what happened. So she just knows that.
That's why I was trying to get him gone.
So Chris, let's back up just a second. The picture that Joy took, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I understand exactly what Jessica's trying to tell us about the significance of this video or this picture and how stressed that's causing you. That's causing you to want to get your family out of there. So but you need to elaborate on that a little bit. What exactly caused all of that, and Alexis's conversation with Troy about, why would he even come to the house last night? So what's that all about?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I was just, I guess most of my...
Have you seen the picture? How do you see it?
My mama sent
So
it.
who sent it to her? Well, I mean, she took it.
Yes,
But
sir.
now the video, what about the video?
What video, sir?
I don't know, I'm asking.
I don't know.
Is there some kind of video with?
I don't know. I swear I don't know nothing about no
Okay,
videos.
all right. So there's a picture that your
Like
mother
I said,
took.
I'm working in Texas and I got to deal with all this.
All
She's
right.
trying to get them back out there.
All right.
Oh, like I said, I don't deal with people like this a lot.
Whenever Troy was in the living room and you and Logan were in the hallway or back in the room, what discussion was taking place right then?
It started off, I guess they were mad at her because,
Mad at who, Alexis or Jessica?
well, both of them, but he's more mad at Alexis because she ain't been staying at the house because all the stuff's been going on. I guess.
Why does he care? It's his niece.
I don't know. Like I said, it's a weird thing.
Why do you think? What's weird about it?
I guess he wants to. I guess he usually get money and drugs and wants to, have or something with guys with money. And
So he's pimping her out?
yes, sir. I think that's what he's wanting to do.
Okay. So he's fussing to her about that.
And
And
she
then-
needs to be in the house because his wife needs a break or something. I was just trying.
So wait a minute now. At what point does he get
He started
aggressive to the point where you decide, okay, I'm going out?
when he starts threatening my mama. He said, "No." He said,
Who was he threatening your mama to?
"Them too."
He was talking to Alexis.
Yeah,
He's talking to them about
'Cause he's
your
not-
mother.
Yes, ma'am.
What church did you park it
I
at?
can't even know the name of that
The
church.
one at the corner of 97 or the one at Green Village?
I think I don't know my son part yet.
Okay. All right.
I just trying to get in because I didn't want nobody knowing we were there.
His pace might seem rushed, but it's a move straight from the criminal psychology playbook. Speed forces the suspect to react without time to reflect. By accelerating the pace, the detective throws off their mental rhythm. Fast questions demand fast answers, and that's when the cracks show.
What exactly did you hear him say about your mother that got you to the point where you're ready to go out there?
It was when he started on my kids and stuff. He started talking about my babies. I don't know if he was trying to get them to come with him or what, to threaten them or not, but another boy, like I said, when I got up, and like I said, he started yelling at Alexis. And like I said, I don't remember all that, so we started walking, coming around the corner. And like at that time, that boy, I seen, like I said, I don't know his name. He's like right here, and he's destroying the table's right here. Well, he swings the bat, and like I said, by the time he swings the bat, I've already started reaching for my pistol. And like I said, I just raised it up, and I started shooting him. And like I said, I don't know how I got that. I don't.
You shot Dalton first,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Because he was the one that swung the bat. And I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said Troy swung the
No,
bat.
ma'am.
Dalton
Yes, ma'am. Dalton swung the bat. He had the bat.
Okay.
I don't know if Troy, everybody talks about Troy has knives and stuff, but I didn't know. Like I said, I don't know if he had a knife or not. I didn't even take the risk, man. It just happened so fast, I don't know. I know we didn't see a knife when he was cleaning up, so I don't know.
Okay. All three of them never mentioned a bat. Never mentioned Dalton being aggressive.
Ma'am, he swung that bat. And I don't know, like I said,
They stated that Troy had a knife.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
All I remember is the bat.
He's swinging a bat and it's hitting a table.
Well, see,
I
I
mean,
don't
that'd be
know.
something
I
that
don't
they would
know.
know, right?
Ma'am, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what they were going on. I know what I was going on. My son was behind me. I really didn't want him coming out.
Well, you said you didn't want anybody to know you were there.
No, ma'am.
So why did Alexis call Troy and invite him over?
I didn't know that he did. She did, ma'am.
I mean, was there something that
Well, see,
was planned that you guys wanted to confront
ma'am.
him about
No,
something
ma'am.
and then he went crazy
No,
on you?
ma'am. I didn't want nobody. That's what I'm saying. I didn't want nobody to know we were there. If I'd have thought about it now, I'd have had that lady fax the papers. Because we was already in Mississippi.
Was there any conversation about a guy named Jimmy?
I don't know, ma'am.
You don't know?
No, ma'am.
So the reason for parking the truck over at the church wasn't because of this guy Jimmy?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I don't, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, when I come in, like I said, I more or less went to the bedroom and trying to watch movies and stuff.
You can feel it the detectives are still suspicious. When they get a live update during questioning, it usually means new evidence has dropped. They pause, let it land, then use it to press harder.
I was just hoping everything would go smooth. I don't know if she was trying to keep, I don't know.
Did you think that Jessica and Troy were messing around with each other?
I didn't know that, man.
I'm just asking you. I don't know if
I
you
don't
thought
know. Like
that,
I said,
with that picture,
What picture?
the one that
The
was,
one that was sitting
Joy.
there?
Yeah,
I don't, like I said, ma'am, I don't know. I was more or less mad that my son was there.
you were mad your son was.
In the house with him.
Why?
While they were doing that.
Yeah. I don't know.
You knew that Troy used drugs.
Yes.
And you knew that Jessica was on drugs.
But probably so, because I don't know. I know my wife does a lot of bad stuff. My ex-wife, I'm just trying to help, trying to save everybody and get everybody back. I should have just called the law, you know what I mean? I just didn't
Why
want
didn't
nobody. I didn't want nobody knowing I done it.
Why?
Because they told me about how bad he is and stuff. I didn't want nobody to come after my kids or nothing.
Who would you think?
And he's just telling y'all, everybody always talks about how he's got people that do work for him and stuff like that.
Have you ever run into anybody that?
No, ma'am. I try to stay away from all that.
Other than word of mouth, is there any reason that you would be legitimately scared of people coming after you from him?
From what Alexis says, yes, ma'am. And my son, like I said, he stayed over there a few days. I know they were threatening him a couple times with leaving and stuff. I just trying to get him away. Which I handled him different. All I do is work, try to take care of my family. I didn't want none of this. He had me on so many medications trying to get me straight. I just trying to get my family out there.
What medications were you on?
They got me on one for, I can't remember the name of it, for bipolar disorder, and they got me another one for Xanax. You put me on that too. I don't take that, no.
This is the moment that flips the case. Christopher would now realize that one of the victims is still alive. Troy Boutwell survived the shooting, and that fact becomes a major blow to Christopher's self-defense claim.
Weren't you living over there at the Highway 164?
No, ma'am, I stayed over some. I'm gonna stay with my mom, though. That's where my babies are. I just try to get everybody go. You know what I mean?
Well, you know Troy's still alive. And he's talking. Okay? So he's going to give us a version of what happened.
Good.
Okay? Other three gave us a different version of what happened. So, I mean, if yours is the only one that kind of sticks out as different, it's not going to help you out.
Alrighty, ma'am.
So if there's anything that you want to fix, that
No,
you've
ma'am,
told
I
us that you want to, I'm giving you another chance to come off with some details.
Just trying to get my family. Other they just happened all so fast.
So you heard him come in, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's when we were out.
How long were you guys back in the back bedroom before you guys came out?
10, 20 minutes. I don't know.
So you're just listening? Or your son said you guys were watching something. You were just kind of hanging out on the bed watching something.
DVD player right there, but I was just listening to everything. I didn't want nobody to know we were there.
So you weren't watching anything on his phone?
I wasn't.
No. Was he?
He had his phone.
Was he watching a movie?
I don't
Or
know,
watching-
ma'am. I don't know. Like I said, I was too busy listening to that.
I mean, you're afraid of your family getting hurt by Troy, but you're letting your wife and your friend out there, two girls out there alone with Troy. If you're that afraid of him, why
I was
would
just
you
trying-
hide in the back and let the women out there take care of
Because I
business?
wouldn't want no confrontation, ma'am. I just wanted him to come and go. Because I kind of figured what he come for.
What did he come?
Probably drugs.
Who had the drugs?
I guess he did or they did. I don't know.
Well, he's not coming for drugs if he's got them.
I don't know.
Is he coming to give Jessica some drugs or to give Alexis some drugs or what?
I don't know. So I just
But-
know that's what they do.
But you're so scared of this guy that you're trying to move your family to Texas away from him, but you're allowing two females in the
I'm just trying
living
to
room
get
with him and another male, not really caring about their safety,
Yes,
hiding in the
ma'am,
back
I was
bedroom
just
with your
trying
son. But then when you heard he was being aggressive, then you come out with your gun.
Yes, ma'am. No, I come out. Then I didn't get my gun until I seen it.
Now, I doubt that. Because if you're a man defending your home or defending
Ma'am,
your women,
I had a shotgun and AR right there. I could have come out with it. You know what I mean? You seen them guns in there. If I didn't want no confrontation, I was more or less wanting everybody to go.
Well, that's not what your son said. Your son said you came out there with your fist balled and you got right in front of him and you were getting in his face while he's sitting on the couch.
No, ma'am. He was sitting on, no, ma'am. He was standing up at
Everybody
that time.
said he was sitting on the couch.
No,
Nobody
ma'am.
said he was standing. You're the only person that said he was standing in front of you and coming at you. Everybody else said he was sitting on the couch
No, ma'am.
and he pulled a knife, and that's what their story is.
I don't remember. Like I said, it happened so fast.
Nobody mentioned a bat being thrown or used
I seen
against
a
you.
bat. I didn't see a knife. I didn't get in trouble. They were right there, ma'am.
Well, yours is the only story not making sense. Everybody else is somewhat close to each other, but yours is way off on left field.
I guess I was the one doing all this stuff. I don't know. I just know I was just trying to get them out of there. I don't deal with this sort of stuff, you know what I mean?
So you came out there and you were going to try to forcefully get them out.
I don't know what else I'm trying to do.
What was your intentions of coming out there?
Just stop whatever was going to happen.
Okay, and how were you planning on doing that? If
As
you're so
humanly as
scared of
possible.
him.
I'm not scared of him. I'm scared of what he'll do to my family. That's the difference, man.
All right. So, being a man, you're going to come out there and you're going to get ready to fight somebody? Are you prepared for that?
I was just wanting to get him out of there.
Okay, how? How are you going to get
Any
him out?
means possible,
Well,
man.
tell me what you would do.
What I did.
Well, you weren't planning on shooting him right away.
No, ma'am, I wouldn't.
Okay, so what were you planning on doing? You got to tell me what your intentions
I
were
guess
coming
just-
out there.
I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't wanting to fight. I just really want.
You think you'd be like, "Hey, Troy, I need you to leave the
No,
house,
ma'am.
please," and that would be good enough, or do you think it'd be more
No,
than
ma'am.
that?
I should have just stayed. Maybe he'd have left. I should have just stayed. I should have just went on to Texas.
So did you start yelling at him when you came out?
I don't even remember, man. I'm telling you.
Did you come around the corner in
Yes,
an
ma'am.
aggressive manner that he would see
I
you
was-
as like, "Oh,
I was
I'm going to
moving-
stand
yes, ma'am,
up
I
and
was
I'm going to
moving pretty
fight"?
Quick. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You remember your fist being balled, ready to fight?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know. I really don't know.
You said as soon as the bat started coming around, you were reaching for your gun.
I don't know why they didn't see the bat. I put the bat on the back of the truck.
The bat's going to have your DNA on it.
I don't know if it's gonna have my DNA, but it's gonna have my fingerprints. It's a silver bat about this long.
Okay. You think it's going to have Dalton's on there?
I hope so. Like I said, I don't know, ma'am. And I don't know nothing about a knife. Like I said, I wasn't looking for. I really don't know what I was doing.
But the way you described it is they got up and approached you. Everybody else said you
Well,
stood
no.
in front of Troy while he was sitting on the couch.
Now he was not sitting at that time. I mean, he was up. Now, I don't know. Like I said, it happened so fast. I don't. When I tell you, like I said, I don't. I just want. Y'all do what y'all gotta do to me. Just get my family safe. Like I said, my mama's got my other 2 kids.
Where's your phone?
I don't know.
You have no idea. What kind of phone do you have?
I have a LG
probably
not a LG, no ma'am, not a LG, but a Samsung.
Well, whose LG phone would be in the fire?
I don't know, sir. I didn't know nothing about an LG phone. I thought that's I don't know what my phone is. I just use them. I gave my son my iPhone.
Logan mentioned something about there being some reference to Troy having possibly done something to your daughter. And he said that after you shot Troy, that, you know, it just seemed like a weird moment there. Do you remember anything like that? I mean, what happened? What was alleged to have happened with with your daughter?
I just know that my kid screams when he's around her, and she don't ever do that. And then she was talking about.
Did you think he could have possibly done something to your daughter?
I don't know, sir.
Okay, well, I'm just asking.
I just know how my daughter acts, and she don't act like that. But whenever my wife would get on him, and he would be over there.
Did that aggravate you? I mean,
Yes, sir.
did you
My mama
say
would-
something about that to him?
I just really didn't want.
Yeah, I know, but you got to understand that there's nobody in their right mind, if confronted about something that, especially involving, how old is your daughter?
She's 17 months.
17 months. Wow. Okay, so you understand that, you know where I'm going, right? Okay, so was there some reference made with an argument with Troy about that?
I never really said nothing really to him, but I think my wife did.
What did she say?
I don't know. Like I said, this is all I'm trying to do.
Do you remember when Troy's laying there? You already shot him at least once, and
I don't know how many times.
he might have tried to get back up.
No, ma'am, he never tried to get back up. He was still moving. You know,
Okay.
He never tried to get back up.
Did you punch him
No,
after
ma'am.
you shot him?
No, ma'am. I hit him with the butt of a gun.
You what?
Hit him with the butt of a gun.
Okay, so after you shot him, then you hit him with the
Yes,
butt?
it was a while. Yes, ma'am.
Butt of it.
It was probably. It was a little while because I don't really know time because I just.
Could you guesstimate like minutes?
Probably 10 minutes.
10 minutes after you shot him? And why'd you do that?
I just didn't want him getting back up.
Okay. And then you remember him smiling at you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did you shoot him again?
No, ma'am.
You didn't shoot him after that?
I wanted to, but I didn't. I just wanted to get everything just gone so I could get gone.
The butt of what gun? Which gun?
It wasn't really the butt. It was like the barrel of that shotgun of mine. That's what I'm trying to say.
The shotgun that was in the room leaned up against the
Yes,
door?
sir.
Okay, you hit him with the barrel?
Yes, sir.
This was after?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Why'd you do that?
Because he was trying to get up.
Why'd you grab the shotgun?
I didn't want to get close enough to the pistol. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to get close enough.
You didn't want to get close enough with the pistol?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean?
I didn't want to get, you know what I mean? He was getting up. I done shot him. I didn't know, you know what I mean? I didn't want to, I guess I didn't want to get close to him again.
To shoot him again?
Yes, sir.
So you hit him with the shotgun?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I was way back down when I swung it. So.
All right.
When someone is shot after they're already down, it's more often seen as rage or overkill, rather than self-defense driven by fear. Christopher claimed the victim may have done something inappropriate involving his 17-month-old daughter, but investigators never found credible evidence to support that, and it was never confirmed. Many believe it was a post hoc justification.
You sure you weren't trying to make him suffer a little bit?
No, ma'am. I mean, I wouldn't care if he did. I ain't gonna lie to you about that.
Yeah.
I really didn't like the guy, but I didn't want all this to happen.
Why didn't you? Because you didn't want him to die, or you didn't want this on your
I
family?
didn't want this on my family. That's why I wanted to, that's why I was leaving. That's why I parked my truck. I didn't want nobody to know. I just wanted to go.
Did you think this was going to come to a head?
No, that's what I was trying to get it to do. I was trying to go where, you know what I mean? I'm 1,200 miles away.
But did you think if Troy were to ever show up over here, it's going to come to that point where something physical may happen?
I was hoping not, ma'am.
But did you think that? Hope is one thing, but did you
Yes,
think
ma'am.
something was
Yes,
going to go
ma'am.
down?
That's why I had my guns at the house.
Okay. But y'all were told that Troy was supposed to come over in 30 minutes, right?
Ma'am, I don't know. Like I said, that's why we got in the back.
Okay.
When he pulled up.
So you hid in the back because you knew Troy was coming over.
Yes, ma'am. No, I knew that he was supposed to, but see, he never answered them back. So I was hoping that he would.
Being that this is your wife's ex-wife's house, and couldn't you tell Alexis, I don't want him over there, or?
No, I was just trying to go.
Because it was her choice that he was going to be coming over there. So what I'm trying to decide is, was she trying to set him up?
Ma'am, I don't know. I just know that whenever he come in there and he got confrontational, I just want my family hurt.
You guys knew he was coming over. Why didn't you just leave instead of hiding your truck and hiding in the
'Cause
back?
he
Why didn't
didn't-
you just go somewhere and just?
Because I didn't know that he was. Because whenever he didn't answer the text message back for so long,
Mhm.
she said he probably ain't coming. And then we hear his truck pull up, and
So she asked him to come over, and he didn't answer the text. You assumed he wasn't going to come over,
Yep.
and then he did show up. Sounds like a setup to me. Sounds like y'all were laying in wait in the back bedroom, knowing he was going to come over
ma'am, I never would have come back to
and
do that.
set him up.
I never would have come back to do that. Come on. Like I said, if I wanted, I got other guns over for that. If that's what I wanted to do.
I mean,
I was wanting to defend my family. Like I said.
you hide your truck so that he doesn't know you're
Yes,
there.
ma'am.
Okay, she calls him to come over.
They
Come on
wasn't-
over.
they-
She tells
we wasn't
all y'all
supposed to be
he's
there.
supposed
They
to come over.
Ma'am, we didn't.
And you guys hide in the back bedroom
Yes,
while he's
ma'am.
out there talking, and then you ambush him from the back bedroom with guns.
If that's what you want to see it as, ma'am.
I mean, that's what it looks like to me.
Well, if that's what you want to see it as, then. Because what I see is, I'm just trying to get my family out of there.
Let's not be too scared of him. You knew he was coming over.
Ma'am, he didn't know we were there. That's why he hid my truck. The girls weren't supposed to be going. He was already mad. Like I said, he's mad because she ain't there. I didn't know what he'd do.
She invited him over.
That's right.
You knew it.
Yes, ma'am. But
You all were
he didn't know
together the whole day,
he
the
didn't know
whole
we were
night
gonna
before.
leave.
You
Yes,
guys
ma'am.
knew
He
it.
didn't know that they were gonna leave though. He didn't know we were in Mississippi when we come back.
It doesn't matter. He knew you all were coming home because she invited him over. You all hid the truck. You all were laying in wait in the
Ma'am,
back
I hid my
bedroom.
truck before
You
I
came
even
back
knew he
out
was
with
coming.
a gun. He's still sitting on the couch and you blow him away along with Dalton.
Yes, ma'am, I do. I shoot him. Yes, ma'am, I do.
I mean, if you really wanted to avoid the situation, you tell her, we don't need to know, he doesn't need to know we're here. You don't call him, you don't tell him to come over. We all knew he was going to come over, but he never answered the text messages. Then he shows up. I mean, if you want to play that way, then it doesn't sound right. Sounds like you hid the truck at the church so he wouldn't know that you were there. You set him up because he thought Alexis was there by herself or just with Jessica, who he's probably been having an affair with. And then you and your son, are in the back bedroom with guns. And you come out ready to have a confrontation.
With no gun. Yes, ma'am. I had a gun in my pocket.
You came out with a gun. You came out with the fight with a weapon, with a firearm.
Yes, ma'am, in my pocket.
You brought the gun to the fight.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. Well, then you come up with this baseball bat nobody else has seen except for you.
I tell you, look on the back of that truck. It's on there.
Yeah, it's probably his on the back of the truck that you saw when you dumped his body in the creek.
Ma'am, I did. I didn't dump it. My son did.
You instructed your son to dump him.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Right?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Because it wasn't your son's idea, was it?
Nope,
it was yours.
I was just ready to get my family out of there.
Instead of calling and saying, hey, this guy came over here, I'm scared for my family, and, I had to shoot him in self-defense, you hide everything, burn the couch, dump his body in a creek along with his friend.
Let me tell you something, ma'am. This man, everybody's scared of this man. I don't want, like I said, he started threatening my mom and everything else. Like I said, yeah, if I kill him, I still got these other people. Get him locked up, he still got these other people. I got him locked up.
You've never met any other people. He's never done anything to you to make you think that he has other people that are going to come after you. You said that.
Yes, ma'am. No, yes, ma'am. From what I hear from her.
From what you hear. Hearsay, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Not direct knowledge that you have. Personal direct knowledge. Personal direct knowledge do you have that he has other people that will come after you? Is there any personal direct knowledge that you have that he's going to send somebody after you?
No, ma'am.
No.
The surface story sounds like self-defense, but the questions start piling up and don't stop. Did he plan this confrontation in advance? Did Christopher ever feel threatened, or was he just angry?
And if you're that scared of somebody where you think they have hitman going to come after you, why would you sit there and wait for him to come over?
I was just trying to get home, man. I didn't want him, I just didn't want him knowing they were going. I didn't want everybody knowing that we were going.
Nobody had to know anything, but your little friend Alexis over there called him to come over. And you knew about it because you said she told you he wasn't answering the text. You don't think he's going to show. Which to me sounds like, oh, our plan is foiled.
No, ma'am, that was happening. I didn't want no confrontation. I promise you I didn't.
You sure you weren't setting up an alibi by acting like you were in Mississippi with all these receipts?
No, I wasn't. God knows I was ready to go.
We'll be back.
All right, Chris. Sit tight, Bo.
Sir, can I have some more water, sir?
Yeah, I'll get you some in just a second.
No, please, just get them saved. That's all I want. Just get them away. Just get my babies away. I do what y'all put me wherever I want to. Just get my babies away.
What you're about to see is intense. Christopher is about to spiral into a full-blown panic. Viewer discretion is advised.
Get him away from this. Please just get him away. God, get him away. Just get him away. Please get out. Somebody has my babies. Please just get him away. Please, God, please just get him go. I don't care what you do to me, just get my babies go. Please. Please, Jesus, please, 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 please. Please, just get him go. Please, Jesus. Just get them babies going, just get them saved. Please, God, please, just get them go. Please, God. Please, God, just don't kill him, love me, I'm doing what I gotta do, I just want my babies alright. Please, just get my babies going, please, God. Oh my God, please, God, please, God, please. Oh, Jesus, please, just get him going.
Repetitive speech, fidgeting, pacing, hair pulling, Facial touching and foot tapping can point to acute stress or a panic response. Combined with crying, it may suggest anxiety or guilt-related stress. However, some suspects may mimic panic to appear more sympathetic, which is why body language alone can't confirm emotion.
Oh God! Oh God, just let me go! Just let them go! Just let them go! Just let them go! Just let them go! Please, God, just let them go! Just let them go! Just let them go! I thought they'd have to murder me, God! Just let them go! Please, God! Please! Just let them go! Just let them go! Oh, God, please let them go!
Please let them go. Y'all, please just let them go. Let them go so they can get gone. Just let them go. Y'all, please 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 just let them go. Please, please, please. I did, ma'am. If you let them go, I got it, ma'am. I mean, like I said, they said just get them safe, ma'am.
No, I'm not letting anybody go right now. I'm still
I'm just saying.
investigating.
I did everything. I made them do it, ma'am. Just let them go so they can go.
Did you call your mama last night after you shot these boys?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Not at all.
No, ma'am.
So when I pull the phone
Pull my
records,
phone
it's not
records,
going to
ma'am.
show that you
Nope.
called your mom
No,
and
ma'am,
asked her
I
where to
didn't.
dump the bodies?
I sure did not, ma'am.
No?
Nope.
She didn't help you figure
Nope.
out a place to dump the
No,
bodies?
ma'am. My mom didn't know nothing.
She knows
She's got-
something.
No, ma'am, she don't. My mom don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. It was all on me. I made them do it.
Well, that's what you're saying, but
No,
they
ma'am.
know a lot
No,
more.
ma'am.
They're telling
No,
me that.
because I made them do it, ma'am. I did it. I mean, it's me.
So you didn't call
I
your
didn't call
mama
no, ma'am, I did
after
not.
you shot
My
these
mama
boys,
don't know nothing. No, ma'am.
but you went to her house.
Yes, ma'am. That morning.
Okay.
Let them go. They didn't do nothing. I promise.
They're not going nowhere.
They need to.
Everybody's going to jail.
Why, ma'am? They didn't do
Everybody.
nothing. No, ma'am. I made them do it. I made them do it, ma'am. I made them do it. Ma'am, I made them do it, ma'am. Ma'am, I did. They got to go. They ain't safe, ma'am. They got to go. Ma'am, they got to go, ma'am. Let them go, ma'am. They didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. No. They didn't do nothing. That man is bad. That man is bad, y'all. God, please. God, just... They're not safe, ma'am. They're not safe. Y'all have to let them go. They're not safe. They're not safe, man. God, that's why I was taking them to Texas, ma'am. Please, let them go, ma'am. I did everything. Me. It's me. I did it. I did it, ma'am. I did it. Ma'am, I did it. Please. Ma'am, I'll say anything. All you gotta do, ma'am, is let them, like I said, look, I just gotta know they're gonna be safe. They just have to be safe, ma'am. If I know they're safe, I'll be okay. I'll promise you I'll be okay. Look, I do whatever I have to do, ma'am. Ma'am, I have to do whatever I have to do. Ma'am, please. Look, I did it. They didn't have nothing to do with it. He's threatening them, ma'am, please. They're innocent. Please, I just can't let them, he just can't hurt them, ma'am. He just cannot hurt them. You gotta let them go where they can go. Ma'am, please. Whatever they have to do. Ma'am, whatever you have to do, ma'am. Ma'am, please. I'm begging you. You can do whatever you want to me. They didn't do nothing wrong. Ma'am, I promise you. They wouldn't hurt nobody, ma'am.
She's just scared, ma'am. Please, they're just scared. That's all they know is scared, ma'am. Please. Do whatever I have to say, just let them go. Let them go. Please just let my babies get safe. Please just let them get safe. Please just let them get safe. Please do nothing. Oh God. Please just let them go so they can get safe, ma'am.
All right, partner. You remember me?
Yes, sir.
All right, doing your photos?
Yes, sir.
All right, listen, I need for you to take a deep breath through your nose and
Yes,
let it
sir.
out through your mouth.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes,
Is this
sir.
water or was
No,
water?
I need some water, yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth.
All right, sir.
All right. Go ahead and drink some water. Pound it around if you want.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, do you got any injuries or on your arm and
Yes, sir.
stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All I want you to do is breathe deep.
Yes,
In
sir.
through your nose and out through your mouth. All right?
Yes, sir.
Hold your arms out straight for me.
Yes, sir.
You got any marks on your legs or
I don't
anything?
think so, sir. No, sir.
All right, you got Listen, I need for you to breathe.
Yes, sir. I'm trying. Like I said,
I know.
they didn't do nothing, sir.
Listen,
they just got to go.
just
Don't
breathe.
hurt 'em, sir.
All right, you got anything on your stomach or on your back? All right, raise your shirt. I need for you to stand up. You can stand up.
All right, sir.
All right, raise your shirt up with your one hand.
I got nothing, sir.
All right, now I need for you to turn. Let me see your back.
Yes, sir.
All right, turn around, face me again.
Yes, sir.
Breathe. Okay. Go ahead and have a seat back down. Drink some more water.
Everything. Wait, hold on, I promise. Just wait wrong, please. Oh, no. Oh my God. I should have just.
The detectives can't fully read him, and neither can we. This could be a man collapsing under extreme stress, or someone using emotion in an attempt to influence the situation.
Just let me. Please. Oh, no, please. Man.
I heard you might want to talk to me again.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's going on?
I just want to know what I need to do now.
What? You need to wait here until I'm done with your arrest warrant.
All right, now.
Okay? It's almost done.
All right.
Okay?
What's it for?
For murder.
Murder.
Okay?
All right, now. What about them?
2 of them are going for accessory.
No, man. Ain't nobody done nothing, man. I promise.
Jessica has been sent home. Okay? I don't have anything to charge her on, so she's going home. Okay?
Man, well, I thought I should have done it a different way, man. I'm sorry to try to take my family.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Well,
You let them go too, man. I'm just scared, man. It was all it was. I was just scared. I was just scared. I just
something that can work out through the court systems, okay?
Thank you, man.
Okay.
Can I get some water, man? When you get a chance?
Yeah, I'll get you
Thank
some water.
At the end, he was charged with second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder. Judge sentenced him life plus 30 years in prison. His family was also charged as accessories to murder. His son Logan was sentenced to 40 years in prison, while his ex-wife Jessica Thomas received 30 years. Alexis Schiffner Caney, Logan's girlfriend, received 10 years plus 5 years probation. The surviving victim, Troy Boutwell, was later killed in a single vehicle crash on March 13th, 2021.